this is where we're going to find out that we are actually really judgy.
Do you ever stop and think, what was I doing at their age?
Kids now are like, I've cleansed 3 times.
My cellar water, the Bacardi Breezer of 2025.
I mean, I'm not judging, but definitely.
Sorry, but what in the elf on the shelf is going on here?
Right, I'm like, well, great, at least she's not on crack. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Hello and welcome to I'm Not Judging, but the podcast where we, 3 mums of primary school kids, dive into the hilarious, chaotic, and sometimes questionable world of modern parenting. I'm Briony May Williams.
And I'm Charlie Fuge.
And I'm Vix Willshire.
We're not experts and we're definitely not perfect, but we are in the thick of it, just like you.
From birthday party politics to screen time battles, we're here to say the things you're thinking.
With a healthy dose of humour, honesty, and absolutely no judgment. Well, maybe just a little.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But we're also judging ourselves, guys.
I know. I think this is where we're going to find out that we are actually really judgy.
Really judgy. Everyone is. Come on.
Vix, let's be honest. We kind of knew that already.
Okay.
Pretending like we never judge anybody. But yeah, all right. Just to introduce ourselves a little bit. Charlie and I, we met at primary school.
Yes.
So we were 4. We're now 40. But we weren't actually like super friendly in primary school, were we? Weirdly.
No.
But then it's only when we went to different secondary schools, that's when we got friendly.
Absolutely. That's when it happened. That's when the magic happened.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's when the love happened. And then we've been besties ever since.
Absolutely.
And then Vicky, I met you at a mutual friend's hen do. So we got into we live in Bristol. The hen do was in Cheltenham. So what's that, 45-minute drive? Yeah. We got into the car in Bristol. We were both sat in the backseat, never met each other before in our lives. And then by the time we got to Cheltenham, we were like, we're going to share a room. We're going to be besties forever. I love you.
And I literally got into bed because I think you went to bed a bit earlier, and then I crept in and literally spooned you. Like, it was the first 24 hours of meeting.
And my favourite bit is that you full on whipped out your Spanx on like within 24 hours of meeting each other, and you were like, sorry, I just got to get in my Spanx. And then you were like, fully like going for it. And I was like, go. We need to be friends forever. And then I think it was during like lockdown, like because you guys had met each other obviously along the way.
Yes.
But then during lockdown, we formed the very special little bond of, I don't know what we'd call it.
I was thinking of Vix and like the bonding sesh. And for me, it was the balloon fiesta. When I did my nature wee, and you saved me whilst I publicly weed by making some sort of like hatched a toilet with your trolley.
I had my red and white
and that was
granny trolley that I brought like
from then
booze and food in. Yeah. And I was like, don't worry, just hide behind this. No one's looking. And I was so proud of you. I was like, you've actually done your first nature wee with me.
I was that desperate. Amazing. We had a long way to go.
Had you never weed? Have you never done a nature wee before then, Joel? Are you kidding me?
I just get wee shy.
Wow, how have I never not known that about you? Well, I mean, Bristol Balloon Fiesta, iconic, great first time to do it. And with Vicky, well, there you go, bonded forevermore from your nature wee. We've introduced ourselves because, you know, we're obviously most important. Also, if you're comfortable, can you just talk about your kids? So I have Nora, who is 9. She's just finished year 4, going into year 5. She's my only child. Charles, who have you got?
I've got Darcy, my eldest. She is 12 and she's just finished year 7. And then Megs, she is nearly 11 now and she's just finished year 5. So she'll be going to year 6, which I cannot believe.
It's mad, isn't it?
I know.
And Vix?
I have got Daisy, who is 13, who's just going into year 9 to choose her options, guys. I can't believe it. And she's just growing up to be, she's just a wonderful human. She's lush. There is like, you know, hints of the teenage. But but she's just wicked. And then Primrose, who is...
we love Primrose.
Primrose. She is 8 and leaving year 3, going into year 4. She had a real panic about it this week, and we've had to be like, she's done special colouring with her new teacher. She was like, Mum, I just need to have a chat with her because I just don't know her.
Oh, fair play.
I know.
Fair play.
It took her a while.
She's such a wise little soul.
She is. She's wise. Yeah,
beyond her years. Well, we've got some fun topics to cover today. First of all, this is so traumatizing. I almost can't read it, but I'm going to because it's
oh my God,
brilliant. Some news in this week. A quiet Year 5 girl at a Midlands school became the centre of a full-blown mum scandal after she created a private TikTok series called Mum Group Chat Moments, where she reenacted voice notes she'd overheard from her mum's phone.
No.
And she performed them as dramatic readings. So, for example, I know it's not a competition, but my Ella was reading chapter books at that age. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
And then if I see another Pinterest snack board at pickup, I'm going to scream.
Oh my God.
And the last one, this is so bad. That new mum seems sweet, but her kid gives me feral at soft play vibes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And what, she put this on?
She put it on, it was like a private, no, what was it? It was a TikTok series that she put on. It had 300 plus followers.
Oh,
wow.
Including a few of the year 6s from the school before it was discovered.
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
She's been outed.
Oh
How?
no.
I can't even...
God.
the dread.
Oh,
the
I'd just be
dread.
mortified if I think of some of the stuff that we put on our WhatsApp groups, like not so much the like mum, like just your mum friends. You'd be like, I didn't want anyone to ever know that I said that out loud, like ever.
Do you know what? It's given me that thing Overheard and Waitrose. You know, there's like that whole like TikTok thing, which you laugh out loud, right? Because you're like, oh my God, this is so great.
Can you imagine any of your daughters doing that? Because Vicky, your kids are very theatrical, aren't they? They're both into Amdram and acting.
Oh my God.
And I can actually see Primrose, because she's such a little character.
She is lols.
Yeah.
I could see her doing it so innocently.
Oh yeah.
But like in a hilarious way, she'd do it perfectly.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, this week, not Primrose, but Primrose, you've got her absolutely. But Daisy the other day was like, oh, I've got my my drama performance tomorrow. And I was like, oh yeah, what are you doing? She was like, right, so we've like written a play about two mums that go on holiday. And like, I'm like, there's this mum who's got her kids and they're like trying to dunk each other. And she's all like, you know, don't do that, it's dangerous. And then I'm just like, oh my God, chill babes, just like grab some wine. And I just looked at her and I was like, who's that based on? And she was like, you, obviously. And I was like, yes, and Auntie Rachel.
So she is kind of doing that to you,
She
but
is doing
in
it
the form of a play.
But not, in the form of a play, but not on TikTok, thank God.
Char, when we were talking about that, did any like messages or voice notes come to mind where you thought, oh my God, if that had got out?
Every single one that I send you? You know, it's for the circle of trust. It's not for the public knowledge.
Oh, voice notes.
Oh God, yeah.
Imagine.
How would you feel if Megan did that, Charles?
She is an evil genius, my youngest, so it's quite possible. Mortified, but also secretly proud, probably also that she would have done so well. But yeah, no, not
300 likes. Well done, Megs.
I can't. The stress, the thought of that happening is so stressful because, like, I will literally just brain fart like voice notes to you guys. Yeah. But I kind of think this is a little bit brilliant of the year 5. I mean, she was onto like a TikTok trend there. She's like, I'm going to get TikTok famous.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she started a trend.
Here I go. She started a trend. But also, on a side note, TikTok. She's only in year 5, so what's that? 10?
Yes.
Is that too young to be on TikTok?
I mean, I'm not judging, but definitely. Yeah. No, like, I do. I just think keep them away from it for as long as possible because, like, I'm totally addicted. So, and I need to, like, wean myself off at times. And I just think I think it's way too young. Way too young.
I think it's too young as well. I mean, you know, I'm guilty of showing them a TikTok dance in several hundred cat videos.
Funny cats.
I draw the line at uploading your own and doing all of that nonsense.
Absolutely, because once it's out there. And it's also, it's just all of
right?
the...
You can't put it back in the tube.
No, and you're kind of like the whole kind of liking thing. Yeah. So
deep, yo.
It's deep, yo. You can't put toothpaste back in the tube.
Have you tried?
No, not recently.
On next week's episode.
Charlie tries to put toothpaste back in the tube. Because Charles, obviously, and well, both of you have got slightly older girls.
Yeah.
Are they on social media yet? How old are they?
I mean, I'm the worst mum ever because no.
Oh no, me too. No,
are you the worst mum ever or the best mum ever?
Well, I think I'm pretty great, but Darcy not so much.
Yeah.
What? So how old's Darcy? She's 11. So
yes,
she's 12.
No, she's 12.
12. And have you kind of said no social media until a certain point, or are you just like no until I say?
I think it's just got to feel right, and it does not feel right for right now. So I'm just going to hold out for as long as I possibly can. I think.
Yeah, me too. I mean, every child's different. I can imagine Prim, my youngest, being like, I want it all and getting really annoyed about it, where Daisy's she's understanding, and we've had lots of conversations about it, because it's not just the looking at cat videos, it's all of the input from other people and
it's the comments,
the pressure. They're already under so much pressure at that age, and so much is going on. It's like one of the worst things you can do, I think, at that age is open them up to, like, the world's already opening up big enough. They don't need the whole world.
There's always that you do have to deal with the children that feel, so Darcy and Megan, if they feel like that I'm being unfair, because there's always that parent, isn't there? There's always that parent that lets them have a mobile phone. There's always that parent that lets them get their ears pierced. There's always that parent that lets them dye their hair. And it's not fair, but really you just have to be comfortable with the decision that you make.
Yeah,
don't you?
you
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And all you're ever, or anyone's trying to do is do the best that they possibly can.
At Nora's school, the mum's WhatsApp group, or the parents' WhatsApp group, has decided that none of the girls in Nora's year will get phones until year 7.
Oh, there's this, that movement.
As in, at the school, or is it school, personally outside of school?
Outside of school, at the school, wherever. So the parents have decided. It's not even a school decision. The parents have decided. I mean, I say the parents. I wasn't really involved, and I'm kind of just going along with it. I'm very much a passive
phone, Nora.
WhatsApp group person. Yeah, exactly. I'm tempted to get a Nokia 5310 or whatever they're called, 3310, and be like, "You want a phone? There you go.
A bit of
Play some Snake."
Yeah.
Worm.
Learn how to text when you're like, hi. Like, hi.
Hi. You wanted a phone. You didn't specify that you wanted a smartphone. There you go. But they've just said basically parents are like, we're not going to buy our kids phones or give them social media or anything until at least year 7. So I'm kind of like, well, that's great, because that takes the decision away from me, even though Nora still asks all the time. But can we just focus for a second on how grateful we are that social media did not exist when we were teenagers?
Oh my God.
Can you literally imagine? I do not need to replay
Everyone would know everything.
Oh. Yeah.
Man.
I think about some of the photos that I've got in photo albums, and I think I'm so glad these aren't on the internet.
Yeah. And then it stops you living in the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Because then you're thinking, oh, how's this going to look? What will people think? And it stops you living in the moment and just being free of it all.
Also,
sorry.
What? No, we're
just talking about living in the moment, and kind of everything was much simpler. I rediscovered, do you remember teletext and Ceefax?
Yeah.
Have you booked a holiday on teletext, Vix?
Packed it, booked it.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
It doesn't still exist, does it?
Well, no, but me and Matt were reminiscing, but somebody has created it on the internet, and you can actually use it, and it's given me so much joy.
What, you
I
can
will
get
send you the link
teletext
after.
on the internet?
Yeah. Anyway, it's great. I'll send it to you. It's watching that little counter go up, get to the next page.
Oh my God, stop it. This is mad. I didn't even know that was still a thing. But I look back, obviously Vix sadly didn't know you as a teenager, but Charles, I look back at our
missed out, Vix. Missed out.
You did miss out.
But I love hearing your stories, so go.
No, I was just thinking us at 13, 14, or even younger when we were still at primary school. For starters, our eyebrows were absolutely...
Your eyebrows, babe.
My eyebrows were out of control.
They were a personality.
And there's a picture of us, Charles, at a party in year 6.
You're going to say the teeth.
We have so many extra teeth in our mouth. I don't understand what's happening. But do you know what's great about that? Is that picture will never see Instagram because it's not online, it's on a piece of paper.
On Facebook.
Oh, yes, I did post it on Facebook, but that was quite funny. But like, unless I want to put it up there, it won't be there. I just hate the fact that like Nora and our girls are all going to grow up in a world where that choice is taken away from them because like the picture's gone and then it's, if someone wants to put it online, it's online. I just,
And that's really hard to navigate because we're parents of a generation where we didn't experience it, right? So we've all got girls and we are ladies. So we have navigated the female friendships because we've lived it, right? Do you know what I mean? Like we've done it all. But what we cannot advise on because, well, we can advise on it, but like as in we haven't lived through it, is this social media stuff. So it's like really hard to parent when we've not had to deal with it. So you see, don't you, like the nostalgia of like, oh, if you were born in the 80s, then you could just play until it got dark and then just run home.
Stick.
That doesn't exist, does it? You just have a stick, right?
Yeah, just a stick. And Ceefax.
That ain't out there.
Just a stick and Ceefax.
Yeah. But even like photographs in friendship groups, you know, like sending around photos, like our kids now will have photos that they can send around. We couldn't do that. You'd have to wait to get your film developed. Do you know what I mean? It's totally different sitch.
Have to get down happy snaps.
And wait, and even then you'd have like a few with the sticky labels on, like, this is really bad quality.
Yeah.
You know, like,
the double exposure.
You just didn't know what you were going to get, did you?
Double exposure.
You'd be like, what is the ghost child doing over mum and dad? What's happened?
Do you ever stop and think, what was I doing at their age? Because I'm starting to have that slight panic now when I was like, when I was in year 5, I was like stealing Marlboro Reds from our nanny.
No.
Not our nanny, our au pair. And like smoking in a toilet.
Didn't you get caught in school?
Shut up.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I
got caught
naughty.
with a lighter.
Oh,
I was such a cleaner
I was
as well.
such a good girl.
You were a girl. I always thought I was a good girl,
naughty.
but now I'm talking, I'm like, ooh. We got, And I'm like, if Nora smoked a Marlboro
my
Red-
goodness
I mean, she'd
me.
need to remortgage her
gosh.
house because they're so expensive these days. But like, the thought of her
Who
doing
even
something like that
smokes
at her
nowadays
age.
Also? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
even
she'll
get
probably
'em.
get like a raspberry vape
I mean,
or
for
something.
Nora, if only the ice cream man sold singles still, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're really showing your age now, Vicky. But yeah, and I just like, and you think about like year 9.
Because it was parties, right? You went round to people's houses, you had
Yes.
parties, boys were a thing.
Schnapps.
Schnapps.
Yeah. And you
Smirnoff
would just
Ice.
like drink, yeah. Bacardi breezes, couple of them.
Malibu.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ciao.
Malibu, you know. You know.
But does that terrify you to your very soul, thinking that we were their age when we started doing stuff like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? I don't know. I think it's going to be hella different with Prim, but with Daisy, she's more sensible than I am. So it's a bit like, she just looks at me going, "Oh gosh," you know.
I do think the generations have changed. Like Amy messaged us the other day saying about the Lizard Lounge closing.
Yeah.
And I
Oh my
was
God, it's
like,
heartbroken.
mate, that's because all the young kids are all like, you know, on skincare and all zen.
They don't drink.
Whereas
they
we
don't
would
go
like
out
work a
partying.
shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas we'd like work a shift at the pub, pool our money, go down the Lizard, get a jug of blue, jug of green, packet of Marlboro Lights, have a cracking night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still have change from a £20 note.
Do you know what I mean? Taxi home. No worries.
I know, it was so
Whereas kids
cheap.
now are like, I've cleansed 3 times. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, like they full on have like a skincare routine. Nora's like 9 and she's like, I need a toner. I'm like, do you even know what a toner is? Because I don't know what a toner is still at the age of 40. I just know that I meant to use it. And I'm like, yeah, your beautiful skin. What are you talking about? You need a toner. Crazy child.
To be fair, it is like literally all of that stuff is like bright, colourful stuff, isn't it? It's all packaged for kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all really
Definitely.
expensive.
They all want it. And they'll all get it. You know, it's like everywhere.
I know.
It's the new Bacardi Breezer. Bioma toner.
Micellar water.
Micellar water, the Bacardi Breezer of 2025.
Yeah. They should have that. Is their like byline?
That should be their tagline, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you're not like you said, Das was down the park. You're not worried that she's got, a couple of bottles of White Lightning.
Nah, she's way too nice.
I can't imagine it.
I trust her. And I think also, right, like you've got
do you think maybe your parents trusted you as well, Charles?
But did I make good choices?
No, I'm joking,
How bad is it if you had a couple of cheeky ciders? Do you know what I mean?
True.
Like, I think that they've got to have that bit of rebellion.
Yes,
I think they've got to have their little bit of a naughty cider.
Yeah.
And you've got to not turn a blind eye to it. Like, I don't want to neck in a bottle of vodka and collapsing on the downs. But like, to have that cheeky Bacardi breezer and sort of be allowed to do it, will happen. Not and at the age of 12, a safe place. I just add?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, Charles, you were actually an angel. You were literally so good at all times.
Mm. Yeah.
I was quite good at that age. I think I was quite good at that age. I remember going to a party when I was 13 and I spent the whole time just snogging my boyfriend. It was like, do you remember doing that? Like, you just kiss for loads of time. Hours and hours. To a point, I remember somebody falling down the stairs at that party and knocking us into the coats, and we still carried on kissing. And I'm not even lying. Not lying. But that night, the girl whose party it was, her mum was there, and she'd just let everyone drink, and I didn't. And then I was helping the mum, just clearing up the sick, holding the hair. It's just 13-year-old's birthday party. It's mental.
How do we feel about fizzy drinks? Because there's this news article that's come out. Dr. Van Tulliken, Chris, love Chris, work with Zand on Morning Live, top blokes. And he said, top level sports should stop taking money from big soda. Then we parents wouldn't feel such pressure to let our children guzzle fizzy drinks. Obviously, he's gone on quite a big journey of ultra processed food and helping people cut down. How do you feel about things like that? Obviously, we'll move away from the Marlboro Reds and the Bacardi breezes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm all right with the Marlboro Reds, but, a can of Coke, absolutely
Can of Coke,
not.
Absolutely not.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's the line. Nora is never really been into it, but then the other day she went over to a friend's house and came home and she was like, I love Sprite Zero. I was like, do you? Why did you drink the Sprite Zero? Trying to keep it cool. She was like, I drank it at my friend's house. I was like, okay, cool. And now when we go out, she's like, can I have a Sprite Zero? And I'm like, oh, okay. But I don't mind if it's every now and again. And I drink, I used to be addicted to Diet Coke.
I was going to say, I remember.
3-4 cans a day.
Yeah.
But ditched it. So, Vicky, how do you feel? Let's start with Prim, because she's the littler one.
So it's difficult when you've got an older sister there, isn't it? It's necking bottles of Coke. Not really. No, she's not. No, it's really, but it is
it's no judgment here, Vicky.
No judgment here.
Safe space.
Safe space, you liars. So I think it is. I think with the second as well. I think I definitely have let her try things earlier. And I think when you have your first, and it's no sugar. I'm not going to let them have sugar. It's only honey, and
agave syrup.
Yes, agave syrup. Yes. So I think she's definitely had a lemonade or a pink lemonade, but it's been a tiny amount. It's not something that we have in the house all the time. We're big on our water, and I think if you allow it to and you just keep saying and just have it there all the time, then it can become a problem, and I've seen when I was a dental nurse years ago, there was a little kid that literally his teeth were so eroded, the enamel, where it was just it was really bad, and my dentist was just that's because he drinks lots of Coca-Cola. Or other brands are available. Okay.
Sorry, this isn't the Beeb. We're okay. Char, what about Megs?
I mean, I wouldn't put a ban on it totally, because I think that the moment that you say you can't have that, especially to Megs, she'd be like, that's all I'm going to think about. I'm literally going to obsess over it, and that's all I'm ever going to drink in my entire life, the rest of my life, wherever I'm in. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think, everything in moderation.
So on the corner's got any Coca-Cola?
Yeah, exactly, right? Give her a minute. But I think, everything in moderation. Yeah, I let them have fizzy drinks, but do we have it in abundance at home? Not at all, no.
What do you think about, his comment about it helps, when you see your friends drinking it, it helps you feel like you're fitting in? all you want to do when you're a kid is fit in with your friends and everyone around you. And if everyone else is having like a can of Coke, you're like, well, I should probably have one as well.
Definitely. I do get it a bit, but I also think it's really important to like try and get your kids not to be sheep at all times, you know. I was a bit of a sheep, you know, but I just think to try and encourage them and just, you know, but again, it's really hard. And now, like, you know, I'm 45. You do remember what it's like to be younger, but not really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, I totally would have said no. I've probably said yes,
exactly.
I'll drink it all.
I mean, when it comes to like fizzy drinks, like, and if Nora's like, oh yeah, I had, like she did say when she had some Sprite, I'm like, well, great, at least she's not on crack. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's,
absolutely, yeah. If it's not going to be Coca-Cola, what's it going to be? Real Coke? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like pick your battles a little bit. Obviously,
absolutely.
Like you said, Vicky, if that kid's drinking it all the time,
yeah,
I know we say I don't want to judge, but
yeah.
So each week on the podcast, we are going to lift the lid on something we've overheard in the playground.
Oh my God.
Okay, you know, we've had overheard at Waitrose, overheard in the playground, okay? Because we all love a bit of gossip. So also don't listen to this if you've got a kid around. Send them away. They don't need to hear this. So this week I overheard a mum of a kid in year 2. She was about 6 or 7. She was saying that she gives her daughter £10 per tooth from the tooth fairy.
No.
And wait, there's more. No. And leaves a glittery handwritten note from Fairy HQ with a custom wax seal.
Sorry, but what in the Elf on the Shelf is going on here?
Yeah. Well, wait, there's more. Apparently, word has spread fast in their class WhatsApp group when another kid came home in tears because she only got £1 and no glitter. Oh. So now parents are divided. Half want to up their game, the other half are calling for a tooth fairy cap. One dad even suggested a standardised tooth rate set by the year group.
Oh my God.
It's gone too far.
First up, how much do you give your kids for a tooth?
£1.
Can I just say, if it was a tenner, Megan would literally be yanking out all of her teeth right now.
Yeah.
Like, what?
£10.
Do you know what I mean? She'd be like at school.
That's ridiculous.
Getting other people's kids, trying to palm, like, you know, their teeth.
Taking other children's teeth.
Her own. She'd be like, I've got a moneymaker here.
She's like, why? The teacher's like, why is Meg coming with a pair of pliers today? Well, she's making some money.
Like, I'll give you my packed lunch. Give me all your teeth. Do you know what I mean? I'd be broke. I tell you what if you've got multiple kids as well? It costs you a bloody fortune.
Bankrupt you.
That's ridiculous.
No,
absolutely not.
But this is giving me flashback vibes to Elf on the Shelf. So when Darcy was in year 1, this is, I feel, when Elf on the Shelf like came to the UK, you know, because it's quite an American thing, isn't it?
Mm.
And I remember I used to take her and her friend to school, and she'd have this whole story about the Elf on the Shelf thing.
Yeah.
And Darcy was like, why don't I have an elf? And I was just like, I just don't know. I'm not sure what. And just changed the subject completely because I was like, oh no. It's like, do you lean into it? Do you not? You know, that was the battle of the year 1 at the time.
Yeah.
And I have to say, look at me now. You know, stress-free living in December. No! I'm living my best life. It's a noose around your neck.
I so agree with you, Char, and I'm livid, right? Because last Christmas, so we got to age 9. No, I didn't. Steve did.
What?
Right? So I got to age 9, and I was like, every year she's like, I want an elf. I'm like, absolutely not. The dog will eat it. Basically, that's the excuse I gave. Archie will try and eat the elf. Steve was on board.
You've got a phase-out plan.
They do the weekly shop together on a Saturday morning. Very cute. But they came back, and Nora's like, Daddy bought me an elf. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, no. Have you made it his responsibility to punish him for the whole of December now?
I literally, I pulled him to the side and I was like, I am not going anywhere near that elf. I was like, this is entirely on you. And after like a few days, he was like, I've run out of ideas. I was like, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. You brought that elf home. You deal with it.
Some mother trucker bought us an elf.
No.
Yes.
Why would you impose that on somebody else?
Yes, we're still friends, but only just. Only just. The amount that elf sat on a glass with Nutella in it, pretending it did a shit, was all I did last year. Why is it having another poo? I don't know.
Ate something funny.
Dicky tummy from the North Pole. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Elf on a Shelf can do one.
Yeah.
Not interested. Okay, in this part of the show, so this is called Between You and Me and everyone listening. This is like our circle of trust has just been cracked open. Wide open.
Welcome along.
Welcome to the circle of trust. So we're going to give our listeners a chance to share what they really feel about being a parent. Maybe it's a situation that has arisen or just something they want to get off their chest, or even their own bit of playground gossip. And we're going to discuss it. Maybe even offer up some unqualified advice.
We're here to help.
Yeah, we're here to help, guys, with absolutely zero.
Not absolutely piss ourselves laughing. No, not at all.
Zero, a little bit of judgment, but zero, but in the nicest way. When we say judgment, we mean it with love, don't we, gang?
With love. Always with love. Lead with love.
Always. She's so zen. I love it. Okay, so Anna in Milton Keynes, she says, I'm just going to put it out there. I hate playdates. I love my own kids, but I don't like other people's. I thought I was managing this well, but one of my daughter's friend's mum has been messaging me for a few weeks now that organising a play date, and I just haven't replied. Then the other day she sent me a message that read, I don't know what your problem is, but our girls are best friends. Are you trying to destroy their friendship? I should have taken a moment to think about my reply, but instead I fired back, I don't like your child.
Oh my God.
I haven't heard from her since, but I have seen people whispering in the playground. I appreciate this probably wasn't the best response. Do you think there's any way of coming back from this?
You've got to try.
God.
How did you come back from this, though? I don't like your child.
I'm sorry I was on drugs when I sent that. Just see what happens. She'll never want to play date with you again. She'll be like, oh, okay. That is harsh.
Yeah, you've got to really try and build that bridge.
Yes.
But how? She's burned that down. Like when someone says they don't like your child. What was a joke?
Lol, did I not send the second part to that message? Lol.
I hope that she moves on and makes friends with someone else. Yeah. And then really try it that one.
Move schools, move house. It's fine. Yeah, just do that.
I mean, I do kind of understand because obviously, like, I feel about this when I'm at the park. Like, so many...
the park.
The park, like other people's children around. It's just a bit stressful. Hey?
I love it. I'm like the woman in the shoe. I'm like with the, the woman in the shoe that had so many children she did not know what to do. That's me. I'm like,
you're so lovely, Vicky. You're like, I love everybody. I love all the children.
Full of children, and I love it.
I will drop mine to you in the summer holidays.
Nora will be around in the morning.
Yeah, I love having them.
No, I love your kids.
6.
No, I know, and this is the thing I have as I've got older, and I think the hormones and the lack of tolerance, I like there's particular kids that I'm like, oh, I love you, and then I'm like, no, stay away.
And you do have to future proof, right? So like you've got to think if you're not hosting them play dates, they're going to go somewhere else, and then your kid's going to be hanging out over there because they are going to have friends, right? Like you can't not have your kid have any friends, so then they're going to go hang out at somebody else's house, and then you're not going to have your ear to the ground. Do you know what I mean? So you need to host them play dates so that future reference, you know what the crack is. Do you know what I mean? You need to be knowing who's who, what's what, what's happening with who.
And sometimes you just got to put up with a little
bash her in.
Spot the mum that needs to be in control.
I'm so easygoing, like zen and chill.
I'm so chill.
So easygoing. I've just got a backup plan always.
But you need to know where they are at all times and who they're with.
Don't worry, I'll let you know what Nora's up to. I'll let you know.
I love it so much.
When she's smoking a Marlboro Reds, okay?
Yeah.
I'll dob her in.
I'll let you know. No, look after a secret for her. Just make sure she's safe. Have you got any Playdate horror stories?
Loads.
Oh my God, so many.
Any that you're willing to share? I'll give you one of mine.
Yeah.
I looked after my friend's daughter when they were about 2 or 3. She came round. She fed an entire box of raisins to our dog.
Oh, no.
Oh, I remember that.
So then we had to take him to the emergency vet, get his stomach pumped. It cost us so much money.
Oh, babe.
Yeah,
Poor Arch.
Sorry, he's all right now. He's still going. This is like 7 years ago. It's fine. I know, baby boy.
One time, Playdate happened, flooded the bathroom. Literally, like, maybe a couple of inches deep. I was like, I think that's the end of the play date. It's time to go home. It's time to go home.
The child flooded your bathroom?
Yeah, exactly. That was a pool party in my bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
God knows what they were doing to block up whatever they were blocking up. But yeah, there was like 2 inches of water in the bathroom. I was like, It's the end. It's the end of the Playdate. Same time. So it's lovely to see you. Okay, yeah. The end.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
So I was looking after, again, like a couple of my friends' kids. I think they were about 18 months old, and it was summertime. And I was like, yeah, sure, drop them over. So I had like one that was, I think, only about 14 months, and the other two were like 18 months. So Daisy and Zach. And all lovely, everything's going fine. And then I thought, I'm just going to quickly pin out my wet bedclothes in the garden, and I thought they were distracted, and I ran out just to peg this thing, looked around, and Zach got the patio doors, and he's only like 18 months old, locked it and looked it and looked at me, and I was locked in the garden with 3 kids looking at me, and then one just shoots off upstairs, and I'm like, oh my god, and I literally was shaking to bits, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and I was just literally in my garden.
How did you get back in?
Oh, I'll tell you. I'm sorry, this is a really long story, but I'll try and keep it short. So basically, I was just shouting, help, 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 like, and with that, the neighbour 2 doors down, Fred, who I think at the time was about 70 odd, was like, what's going on, Vic? What's going on? I was like, the 3 children have locked me out of the house in the garden. So then he ended up bringing a ladder round, and he started to climb up, and I thought, oh no, I can't let this.
Oh my god, 3 babies and Fred on the floor.
And I was like, no, Fred, I'll do it. So I had to climb up the ladder into the bedroom window that was open, where Daisy was just like sat on the floor looking at me, just playing with the dolls. And I was just like, oh my god. I honestly, I told Zach's mum, but I didn't tell the other kids' mum, because it was like
until now.
I was just like, oh my god, she'll never know.
Oh my god.
I know, it was
that's traumatic.
It was
My heart's
traumatic.
Thanks so much, Charlie and Vic.
Oh, it's been amazing.
Love you guys.
Oh, I just loved it. Mwah.
Love you. We'll be back next week for more of I'm Not Judging, but have a good week.